Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes and shocking news. A massive majority of Scots now favour independence, nearly 60%. That is the biggest swing ever recorded. And I tell you what, if you had a referendum tomorrow, it would prove to be a load of old rubbish. Because this this pretendy new poll that shows 59% of Scots back Alba policy of an independent Scottish Republic was created and produced and done by Alba themselves. What did they do? Sit around in the office going, do you want an independent Scotland? Do you want an independent Scotland? I mean, come on. Nobody in their right mind believes this. It is pure bunkum. This has been one of those prearranged things, carefully corralled and curated to get this response. They can throw it out there as basically a black flag. If we present this and people think, oh, good Lord, the majority want it. We must vote that way. Because they think that that's the way to vote because it's the majority view. It's not nowhere near a majority view. And what they've said, this is what Kenny MacAskill, who's the leader of Alba, said. And I'm going to read this quote to you because it's just a man living he's either delusional or he's lying. And we both know that either of those things are possible. He says, it comes as little surprise to me that an overwhelming majority of Scots back our position that Scotland should be an independent Scottish republic. The Scottish people are tired of the endless merry-go-round of lies, broken promises and cruelty that he's put Westminster politics foists upon Scotland. Surely he means Scottish politics foists upon Scotland. Must have been a typo. Anyway, he said, we are faced with the perversity that we live in an energy-rich country, yet we have some of our most valuable people facing long, hard winter, unable to heat their homes. Those same concerns won't be held by the lavish surroundings of Buckingham Palace this winter. You know that nobody lives in Buckingham Palace, you idiot. He said, if Scots want to see an independent Scottish Republic, they must vote for the only party who genuinely advocates for it. That party is Alba. Let me tell you something. It isn't Westminster that's closing down the oil fields. It was a proposal by SNP, right? Now, I know you're not SNP, but it was Scottish decision. And also, if you really, truly want an independent Scotland, please show us how you're going to pay for it. Because at the moment, Scotland is, without doubt, and unknowingly, I presume you don't know this, you could not afford an independent Scotland. 5 million people. 1 million are at school. 1 million are retired. 1 million work for the state. Well, it's not quite. But it's... well, technically, yes, if you add in all the medical lot, all the council workers, and things like that, it's about 20% of the people work for the state in one form or another, either through the civil service or the council workers, nurses, NHS, firemen, policemen, paid for out of the state, shall we say. About 1 million are unemployed and unemployable. And only about 1 million actually work to do the jobs that pay for Scotland. So what you have is this perversity of 1 million people having to work to be taxed to pay for 5 million people. Where do you think the money's coming from? It's cracking, isn't it? These people are absolute lunatics. Now, of course, there's no way on earth that this was genuine or right, because he says that this poll was conducted by the Alba Party themselves. So not something like Opinium, not one of the, YouGov or anything like that. Not a proper polling party. Honestly, they must have just gone out onto the streets and gone, he looks a bit, like someone who's a bit SNP or a bit independent-y. Let's ask him. It's been very picked, hasn't it? It's bollocks. And every single poll that's been conducted by an independent pollster has shown that unionism is ahead. Even Ipsos Mori, and they are pro-independent. They just closed the gap. It's bollocks. I mean, it's funny. It really is. But Kenny MacAskill, either son, go and check yourself into a mental hospital, because if you believe this, you are a complete lunatic. Or stop lying to people. It's your call. Lunatic or liar. What do we think? Thanks a lot. Bye.